this flagpole up. It's been about 3 or 4 days. That concrete should have set it pretty good. So we're gonna try to do the general assembly and try to get this put together. And then we just put the poles together and see how this is gonna go. But where's that solar light at? I want the solar light. It's back over there. This goes on top of the pole, this goes on top of the pole. We've got a solar light that goes in the middle. All right. It's actually threaded, so it's gonna go in there like that. All right, it's got an extra nut that goes on the top of it to make sure it does stay. All right, yeah, there's that part. Now, get this part mounted on. It's got 2 little set screws in it. Put them on there. Did you ever find the directions for this thing? No, that's just for this part right here.
Are you talking about the pole?
Yeah.
The whole thing is just that right there.
Just ain't got any directions for that, does it? Alright. Well, that there ain't going nowhere right there. I think that's gonna be alright. And we got it. Alright, for the eyelet hooks, I really like the metal ones, but that's what it came with, so that's what we use for the time being. The best way to tie these on there, I learned this a long time ago from a guy. You just take it, make a loop in your rope like that, you stick it through that little eye, just like that. You just get enough slack, and you put that back through there, and when you pull the slack out, you've got it hooked. And what I like to do is take the flags so I can measure how far apart they're going to be. Just don't let it hit the ground, just let me have the 2 eyelets. So I will take the top eyelet, I'm going to go ahead and hook it on there. And for the bottom one, I'm just going to take that wind to something else today. take and measure it. I'm gonna take and measure it. It's gonna go to about right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my next eyelet. That's where I want it at, right here. Just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna loop the rope, push it through all the way, make a big loop on that right there, pull it back tight. And that should be pretty close to the distance between the two pieces. That's pretty close right there. And it will not slide up and down this rope. It shouldn't anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and raise. You want to do both flags? Yep. All right. All right. So we're gonna let that one go on up a little bit. It's always good to do this on a windy day.
It is National Flag Day.
Yeah. We want to go ahead and do it today because it is National Flag Day. All right. Now we're gonna let her raise them on up. All right. Okay, that looks a lot better right there. I moved the Christian flag up a little bit closer to the American flag. That looks a lot better. And tell you what, looking through this camera lens, it don't look like it's that tall, but I'm telling you. Go stand beside that pole. Little size comparison. That's how tall that pole is. It's a big one. But that looks good right there. But I do believe if a big storm comes through, we better pull them flags down, because I tell you, that's a heavy pole, but it's on up there a little ways. Well, it's took a long time, but I think she's just about ready to spit that calf out. She's got stuff coming out. Kim come out to feed earlier today, and she got noticing that she had a little bit of stuff coming out the back end, and she's getting real close. So went ahead and shut her up in the cow barn. That way she wouldn't have around the pond. She was around the pond early this morning and left for work. She's kind of been hanging around there all day today. So when she came to feed up, she went ahead and shut her up in the cow barn. Just about 7 o'clock. So doing contractions for about an hour. There he goes. Nose, he's trying to breathe. Make sense of that. Maybe hold your head up. Come on, Molly, get it. There you go. Clean him off. What is it?
Well, I come out this morning to turn Molly and her calf out. They stayed in the barn overnight, so she's heading out to the barn. I think it's a little boy. I still haven't got really close up to it. I know it was in the barn, but it's hard to tell sometimes when they're little. But it looks like a little boy. He's like, what is all this? He's just running this morning. She's off to go with the other cows in the back right there. Well, I come out here this morning to help my brother and my mom pick string beans, and there's like 20-something rows of string beans and they are loaded. So, as you can see, Mama's already picking. We've already picked a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch under the truck already this morning. 5 pans are spinning away. So Mama's picking string beans. See how loaded the vines are? They are loaded. There's probably 30 or 40 string beans on the hill. And they're pretty and green, not boogie. And you see how long these rows are from that end to way down there. And we got rows here, and there's rows over there. Calvin, my brother's up there picking on that row. I got to get back on my row. Well, Mama's helping me on my row to get caught up with them, because I was a little bit later coming out here than this morning than they were already here. The name of these string beans are Caprice. You see they're long and green, they're tender, and they're not buggy. I'm trying to pick all the long green pretty ones like this. Trying to pick the biggest ones off of them and leave the little ones on the vines. These ones like this ain't quite ready yet. They need to grow some more.
How many do you think you would take 7 yards for each cannon off one road, Kim? How many cannons of beans would you pick?
I don't know. We'll have to see how much a bushel does, and then we can go from there.
How many?
You find out how many bushels you get off a row. Keep up with once you pick, and then you can tell about how much you can get off the row. I have to see how much a bushel. A bushel weighs 32 pounds. And we'll see how much a bushel does a cannon. So here's the cabbage that we set out way back. And when I helped my brother set out cabbage, and you can tell it's grown. It looks like a porky head cabbage. There's porky head and round head out here. You can see that's a whole field of cabbage. I was wanting to show y'all what it looked like, because I haven't been back out here to show y'all.
So here's broccoli. You can see the broccoli heads are huge. He's cut a lot from this broccoli, so but there's broccoli everywhere. All right, so this is what we picked so far today. It's a little after 1. We got started right before 8. Well, I was a little after 8 before I got there, but they already started before I did this morning. And we have 3 people has picked this much string beans. And it's a little after 1 when we stop because it's starting to get too hot. Everything starts wilting down when it gets a little bit after 12 o'clock. So you have to stop and start back in the morning picking again. So I don't know how many bushels this is, but I'll let you know. Well, everybody asks us about Otis, but he still stays at the old house and where we used to live in the barn. So he stays over here with Amy's brother now because this is his home. And he goes to the cow barn. The Otis is doing good. He is fat and sassy. He's a good old kitty. He's a big boy. Yeah, you're a big boy. But the tomcats are trying to beat up on him. Some stray tomcats are coming out here. Big as he is, he were to kill him. He's a good old kitty. He's just lazy. He's got it made. Fat and happy. Just lazy. Otis, you're just lazy. Just so lazy. Look at you. Look how big you are, you old fat cat. You're just a fat cat, ain't you? Yeah. You lazy. Just lazy. Just so lazy. Oh, you dead? Are you dead to the world? You're dead. You're dead. You're so lazy. Look at you. Stretching. Just stretching. You lazy. You are lazy. You're so lazy. You alright? What you doing? Yeah.
Alright, hold on a minute. Get all this back here out of the way. Hold on. Let you go over that. Hold on a minute so you don't get exposed sharp now. Alright, come on. Okay, come on. Get you something too, come on. Come on, donkey case. Come on, hurry up.
I think Genevieve's bred back again.
What he's hauling for now? He's back on the pasture again. Alright, we'll see how many days it takes for him to eat that down. What are you? Good. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Little boy looks like. Yep. Little boy. Little bull calf. Where you going? Where you going? Your mama's over there. She's in the pasture. I don't want y'all messing with me. Hey, You can go somewhere, go back that way. What are you doing?
What you doing? Come here. Baby. Oh, no, don't do that.
He wants to come to me. I'm trying to get you back the other way. Hey, you little fella. You remember me from last night? Is that what it is? Well, don't go back that way. You go back over where your mama had you at. Go back where your mama had you at. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go, little one? Don't go.
Uh-oh. Don't let it go to the pond.
Not go this way.
He wants to come right up to you, though.
That's good. He just hurt us. Not hurt a thing.
I'm trying to get him flies off his leg, and he's like to kick the snot out of me. Watch this. Well, he'll kick.
You a kicker.
He will kick you. It's unusual for him to come right up to you like that. He must remember from last night or something. I don't know. You remember from last night out there? Is that what it is? Them old flies are bothering you. You're too little to spray anything on, dude. I don't want to spray nothing on you yet. Don't you go nowhere yet. Don't you go toward that pond. Get back over here and see it. So your mama gets to eat some grass.
She come back.
She'll come back here in a minute.
He's a good little cow.
He's a little more little puny looking right there, but he'll get there.
Got some long legs.
Yep.
Little boy cow.
Come on, back this way. Don't go over here. Come on. Come on. Forward. Come here. Don't keep going over yonder. He don't know what that Coleman is.
So what's that?
No. Come on back down here where you're supposed to.
Them other cows that we thought hung on was making that noise that day. He's peeing on him. You squeezed the pee out of him.
Dang, gone it.
He squeezed the pee out
He
of him.
peed right down my arm.
You worried the pee out of him.
I just put this shirt on too.
So you worried the pee out of him.
You stay back here away from that pond. You don't need to get near that pond. Alright. They go and change shirts. Lord have mercy.
You Elmo Jr.
I don't know. Look. I want to stay down here away from that pond though for right now. Alright, we're gonna leave him lay back down and sleep some more. Hop in the truck. Kim has been at home. These are the string beans they picked the other day. She's been at home canning. How many cannons does this make so far?
So this has made 6 cannons. That means we've got 42 jars already. And I've got probably 2 more cannons to go out of the 2. I got about 2 bushels, a little bit over 2 bushels of string beans when I picked Tuesday and Wednesday. And So I got about two more canning to go.
So that was, what, how many jars already? 42?
42 quart jars.
42 quart jars, and that's counting these. We've got 2 more cannons to go, so that's gonna be 14 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how many? Well, 14 and 42, that's 52, that's 54 jars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's 54 jars.
That'll be enough to last the whole year. Jar a week.
Yeah, a jar a week will last us all year, but we're probably gonna eat more than just a jar a week. But anyway, 2 bushels of string beans ended up being 54 jars. So we're gonna go try to feed the cows up, get them done, and come back, cook a little supper, and then try to do 2 more cannons for bedtime anyway. Then we'll be done with the string beans for the time being. Little calf's doing good, Molly's doing good, little sucker. I tell you what, I was trying to keep it from going to the pond yesterday, and it kept wanting to walk to me instead of walk away from me. So we finally got it back where it needed to be, and so he's doing good. Kim went to brother's house the other day and got some jars that we had upstairs in his house, and while she was there, she saw ours for a little bit, and he's doing pretty good. He's fat as ever, lazy, just kind of laying around, not doing a whole lot, but that's what he's supposed to do, I reckon. Don't have any mice around, so he's doing something. So happy Father's Day for tomorrow. Hope everybody enjoyed their day and get to spend time with your family and just hang around and enjoy yourselves. Again, we appreciate y'all joining us. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors, and we sure do hope to see you in the next video.